coming all over from Canada to officially open the game development track. I want to invite here co-founder of Execution Labs, which is a first of its kind hybrid game incubator, go-to-market accelerator that helps indie game developers produce games and market them. And can I add 9 years executive director for the International Game Developers Association, IGDA, Jason Della Rocca.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to see everyone here. I mean, the Execution Labs is an interesting initiative. Essentially what it means is we give money to indies. We tricked a bunch of bankers and investors to give us money so that we can turn around and give it to awesome indie developers and startups doing games. And it's an interesting challenge. I mean, one of the greatest things that we see or gaps that we see is tremendous talent for development, but a real lack of understanding from the business side of things. And so a lot of the effort that we put into it is sort of matching or coaching on the business side of things, helping developers realize that it's not just about making an awesome game, but you also have to think about all these other business elements. We are actively looking to invest in game companies and startups. So if any of you need money, you can come see me. I mean, I'm joking partially. I mean, there's all kinds of information on our website, but we do invest in indies and startups, and I'm happy to see all the talent. This is my first time in Romania, and I don't really have a sense of what indie developers are doing here. So I'm very excited about that. In terms of community development, one of the things that we worked on tremendously with the IGDA was this sense of not being alone, right? We're not stuck in the basement, you know, working on the same problems or working on problems just alone, but connecting with everyone. And it's super valuable to share and be open. And my understanding is that that's not really part of Romanian culture, this kind of openness and collaborative and sharing environment. And the game industry really is built on that, this idea of sharing ideas, helping each other out, giving advice, even though you're not necessarily getting anything tangible in return. And what we do, games are still a new medium. We're still figuring out how to make them and how to succeed, that, you know, we all sort of rise by being open and sharing. And one of the things I often hear is that people are afraid of their ideas getting stolen. Right? It's like, I've got this great idea for a game, I don't want to share it because someone's going to steal it. And I think it's a real shame to have that attitude. One is, no one is going to steal your idea until it's successful. So until you reach massive levels of success, then nobody really gives a crap about your idea. So that's one thing. The other thing is, most of us have so many of our own ideas that we're too busy to really care about what your idea is. And the other thing is, most of the time when I hear someone say, I'm afraid someone's going to steal my idea, what it tells me is that you lack confidence in what you're doing. And that you're afraid to share with someone because you don't want to get negative feedback. So you say, oh, well, someone's going to steal it. Well, no, it's because you're actually scared that it's crap. And you don't want to share with someone because they're going to tell you it's crap. And let me say that if it is crap, you want to hear that as soon as possible so you can adjust, you know, modify, change your idea, update your idea, as opposed to hold on to it like a precious baby. If your baby is ugly, you want to know, you know, right away that your baby is ugly and not wait. So we certainly encourage everyone that we invest in, all the teams we work with, but just in general, to be very open, sharing, you know, tell people what you're doing, even at the earliest of stages, because getting that feedback and getting criticism is way more valuable than sort of protecting this idea that, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm excited to see everyone sharing here, and hopefully, you know, everyone will help be part of creating a more collaborative, more open environment for game development.